Hello there everybody, it's me Leo and welcome back to another Stardew Valley Legacy speed build. So today we are working on the Adventurer's Guild. This is where the characters Gil and Marlon live, and these guys are the Adventurer's Guild, obviously. Basically the Adventurer's Guild is a group of people that fight against the evil creatures that are in Stardew Valley, and there's a couple. I don't recall any in my mind specifically right now. I think there's like some shadow creatures and some slimes, but I think there's a lot more, and these people generally are the ones who are protecting other people from that. But for your case as a player, you're gonna benefit from the Adventurer's Guild because these are the guys that are gonna sell you your weapons. These are the guys that are gonna sell you your upgraded clothes so that you, every time when you go to the mine, every time when you go out adventuring, you will have the appropriate equipment with you to fight off all of these like evil supernatural creatures. But yes, you guys, I'm really excited to do this build. Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure you guys noticed, but for some reason when I loaded up my world to build this house, I ended up with this random like brown grass. I don't know where that came from. I'm like, what? But yeah, I thought that was interesting. It made me think if whether like the worlds are auto-generated, like the different seasons and the weather effects, if they're auto-generated. I don't know. I haven't really read anything specific on that, so yeah. But anyway, the Adventurer's Guild, to be honest, I don't really know much about the people living here, Marlon and Gil. Gil, he never leaves his rocking chair, and Marlon, I don't know actually, how do I describe him? Well, first of all, Marlon, he is the more involved one because he does, you know, come to you sometimes and give you advice and gives you certain missions and stuff, so that's that. But other than that, I don't really know his personality. Like, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna say that he's a very brave person. He is, you know, I've had conversations with you guys a while back that Marlon, I see him as more of like a swashbuckler because he is dressed like a pirate. So maybe he's like adventurous, and you know, I don't know, righteous. Gil, on the other hand, I had no idea because, like, I never see him outside of his rocking chair, so I'm gonna say that he's lazy. Maybe he is more of a wise person, like, you know, a sage type character, and I don't know why, but I'm suddenly thinking of like Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know. By the way, I have played Dungeons and Dragons once. I think it was last year. A good friend of mine asked me to play, and it was actually really interesting. It wasn't like any like board game that I've ever played before, and it had like a lot of imagination involved. It was also really awkward because you know, the people that I played with were like people that I didn't know, so I was like, okay, how should I, like, how outrageous should I act in front of these people? But anyway, yeah, overall, we're getting there, and I'm really happy that we're slowly ticking all the different boxes that we need to complete. The thing is that I don't really know what the benefit of having the Adventurer's Guild around would be because well, in Stardew Valley, I mentioned earlier that you can buy all of the stuff that you need from these guys, but for the challenge, I don't really know what they're gonna be used for, to be honest. Like, other than befriending them, which isn't a requirement in the challenge. Like, I'm not gonna have like, oh, befriend everyone. No, I think the only requirement similar to that would be, you know, like, meet everyone, but I don't think that befriending everyone should be a requirement. I don't know, depends on, it's still a work in progress, but I don't really know what to do with these guys. So I was like thinking if I was gonna make this place into something else, like, I don't know, maybe like a museum or a store or something, but at the end of the day, we need a house for Gil and Marlon, or I have the option of not making them, which is also something that I'm contemplating. Like, if I lose time, like if I run out of time, I'm probably gonna like not make them because I don't really see how they're gonna be that important to the challenge. But you know, I'd like to see all of the characters, or at least most of them. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, anyway, I don't really like the idea of making this into something other than a house for Marlon and Gil. So plus I don't think we can really sell anything that has anything like combat related. Yeah, even if we like, yeah, never mind. I thought like if we had like martial arts, but I don't think we have martial arts in The Sims 4, but we have some in The Sims 3. I think in The Sims 3 World Adventures, we can actually go to like different markets all over the world and buy like some karate equipment or like some other stuff. So that's that. But yeah, one thing that I did forget while I was making this was to actually add a kitchen. It still surprises me how many houses actually have no kitchen. So I was like, okay, you know what, we're gonna have to make room for a kitchen, and I actually incorporated the kitchen in this house a little bit differently because it's in its own separate room. As you guys can see, the bathroom is very long and narrow, so I actually split it into two rooms, and the other room I just made it into a kitchen. So that's that. Nothing too crazy. Over here I'm trying to make Marlon and Gil's like double-decker bed. How crazy is it that we still don't have double-decker beds in The Sims 4? Like, it's crazy. Like, we had double-decker beds in The Sims 3 when Generations came out, I think. And that was like one of the earlier expansion packs. That expansion pack also came with Spiral Staircase, which we also don't have in The Sims 4, so I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah. And we don't have rocking chairs as well, so instead of putting like a rocking chair in that one little spot in front of the fireplace, I just put a normal chair. So we still have a lot of stuff that you know, we need. Well, we don't really need them, but it would be great to have those stuff. But I read somewhere that there's still like content being made for The Sims 4 for like the next 3 to 5 years or something like that, and I'm really surprised because I think out of all of the Sims franchise so far, The Sims 4 has the longest lifespan. Like typically, like The Sims, well, you know, maybe like 4 or 5 years is like the average lifespan for a Sims franchise, and at this point we're still getting, you know, we're still not getting stuff that you know, like, I don't know, it's still, it feels like we could still have a lot more stuff in The Sims 4. Like, I'd love to have a university thing, like, but not just a university thing, you know. I think it'd be great to like focus on education in general, so that we'll actually have something to do for the kids, because we don't really have anything much to do other than the parenting and stuff. But I think it'd be great to have, like, you know, kids go to school and stuff. I'd also like to have like an entertainment themed expansion pack and a supernatural expansion pack. Like, for the entertainment themed one, I think it'd be great to be an actress and actually like go to the movie set and, like, you know, like see them actually work in the movie set and stuff like that. Maybe like a theater when you start off, like you can go to the theater and something like that. And yeah, for a supernatural, I think we could use a lot of supernatural creatures. But yeah, I don't even know why I talked about that. Like, what was that weird tangent? I did notice though while taking screenshots of this house is that there's a lot of like empty space, so I think I'm gonna fill up the space with a little bit more, especially the walls. I feel like we need a little bit more wall art. I love how I'm like so random with my commentary. I should really like be more specific, but I don't know, I'm just saying stuff that goes through my head. So yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about my randomness. I can't help it. It's just me being me. But yep, so I think that's pretty much it for the interior. So working on the exterior, there is this really large fenced in area to the side, and the reason why I put it there is that this was just a really weird lot. Because the way that the road connects, it's just really weird looking, and I'm just like, okay, what am I gonna do with this space? I'm definitely gonna go back into this and edit some stuff, because I don't know, I feel like there's still a little bit more I can do. So yeah, but other than that, I just copied like all of the stuff that they had in Stardew Valley. So most of the trees in this area are pine trees because this, like my two previous builds, which was the carpenter shop and Linus tent, these buildings are located in the mountain region of Stardew Valley. This one in particular is located in between the quarry and the mine. So it's quite far away and it's quite remote. So yeah, anyway, yep, we are using the ground texture that I chose for the mountain region, which is kind of like this lighter ground color, not our typical traditional nacho cheese color. So that's that. And of course I just added a couple more stuff outside to actually have some meaningful activities outside, because typically that's what I like to do in my other builds. So yeah, we have like a picnic table and, you know, a fire pit and a couple other bushes and trees and all of that good stuff. So I don't know what else to talk about, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually wrap it up right here. Okay guys, so once again, if you guys want to support the channel, please leave a like and subscribe and share the videos because that super helps a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and go, so you all have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.